guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Amy. I'm traveling full-time and I'm here in Ibiza with my boyfriend Sam, and we're in the area called Es Canar. So we're going to show you around, and yeah, that's the plan. So we're heading over to a beach that we discovered a few days ago because there's a few in the area, one right next to where we're staying, another one that we're just about to come up on, and the last one is about a 45-minute walk, right?
Yeah. Totally.
So we're gonna head there now.
Yeah.
We have made it to the third beach, which is called Canar, we think. But yeah, this is what it looks like. We're gonna have to go down. They're gonna have to go down to actually find a spot, but we found a really nice spot down below that we might want to swim at, so we might check that out. So as you can see, I'm no longer in Es Canar. This is Amy from the future in a new country with a little beautiful cat. So stay tuned for next week's video because it's going to be all about what I'm doing right now, which is house sitting. But let's get back to Es Canar. It's definitely a decent spot to stay if you want to avoid heavy partying and you want a chill place to kind of relax and maybe get some work done. It's not super easy to get around by car. However, you can get around by bus or taxi, and I'd recommend going by bus if you can, if you want to save money, but the taxis are available if you need them. We also had a bunch of supermarkets right outside where we were staying in Es Canar, which is perfect. There's also pharmacists and anything else you might need in this little town. When it comes to money and spending, I think you spend a lot less in Es Canar than you would in Ibiza town, but I don't know for sure because the drinks still go for like 12 or 15 euros. So if you're out drinking, you might end up spending around the same. However, accommodation is probably a little bit cheaper. You can also use card for pretty much everything on this island. The only time we used cash was for the bus. And I saw some local people tapping on with a card, so I don't know if that's like a local transportation card that they're using, but we were only using cash when we were there for the bus. When it comes to activities, we didn't do a whole lot other than go to the different beaches that were nearby, explore the hippie market, and just get some work done. There are a few different hippie markets in the area, but the one we went to was in Es Canar. It is the oldest and the biggest hippie market that dates back to 1973. All of the shops kind of look the same. They have the same sort of vendors, but it is pretty cool to check out. I ended up getting a really cute shell anklet for about 5 euros. So that was a pretty good deal, I think, but if you're getting clothes and stuff like that, expect to spend a lot more. Otherwise, one of the activities a lot of people did was a day trip to Formentera, which is another little island, but you have to get a ferry there and back, and it only goes once a day directly from Es Canar. So be prepared for that if you want to do that type of day trip. Also, it costs around 40 euros one way for this bus trip per person. So that can definitely add up, and if you don't want to spend that type of money, then maybe you should just check out some of the nearby beaches instead. You can also do some hikes in the area through different tour groups, or if you have a car, you can do a self-guided tour and find different hikes all around the island. If we had a car, that's what I definitely would have done. The tours cost anywhere from like 50 euros beyond per person if you're in a pretty big group. So to me, that didn't really seem worth it. But if you really like to hike, then maybe that's something you should look into. And lastly, there are boat tours, boat cruises, party boats that go from Ibiza all over, from Es Canar as well. But in the time of year we were there in mid-October, there weren't any going on. So it definitely depends on the season that you're there. Thanks so much for making it to the end of my video. I hope you really liked it. I know this was a quick one, but that's all I had on this part of Ibiza. It was so much fun, so relaxing, and we really did have a great time. So if you're going, make sure you go to that beach that we pointed out at the beginning of the video. and stick around to watch some other travel content soon. I will see you in the next video. Bye!